Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me for this live to talk about the passport vacation. As you all know, if you watched my other videos, I did a couple of slideshows upon my return from Dominican Republic. Paparazzi allotted me to go to Dominican Republic, courtesy of them, for 6 days and 5 nights. So I just want to talk a little bit about how I got to Dominican Republic. So I will be looking down so that I can make sure I'm capturing all the information and giving you all the details. So Paparazzi has what's called passport vacation. Typically, it's the beginning of the year. Last year it was only 1 week, but because of paparazzi being so overwhelming, everybody wants to be their own independent consultant because it's a fabulous opportunity. They had to have 2 weeks. So the first week was last week, and we just got back yesterday. So week two started today, and they'll be out there for 6 days, 5 nights. So how this all started. So from June 1st, 2018 to October 31st, 2018, Paparazzi gave us the opportunity to earn our trip back. So initially you pay for your trip up front, full of costs, and Paparazzi allots you from June to October to earn your trip back. We were at La Romana, Hilton La Romana. It was Dreams La Romana, but it's Hilton La Romana now because they bought them out, and it's a resort and spa in Dominican Republic. So it was on a point scale, and you had to earn 700 points in order to receive your trip free of cost. Now, if you did 1,400 points, that means you earned two free trips. That's completely amazing. Now, on the other hand, I earned 75%. So it was, you had to at least get 525 points, but I actually had a little more than that, but it wasn't enough for a free trip. But you know what? It was my first time, and I was just glad to be in the whole aura. It was completely amazing. So this is how it goes, right? So if you attend convention, then this is based upon last year. 2019 may be completely different, the criteria in order for you to go to passport. So you had to attend convention. So you earn 40 points just for that. Your personal volume, which is called PV, what we use as our acronyms, for 1 point for every 25 PV that you personally order, goes towards that quota. If you had personal sponsors, like if you had people who partner with you during that time frame, if they signed up with the $5 pay, if they signed up with the $99 kit, you receive 5 points. If they signed up with the $299 kit, you receive 10 points. If they signed up with the $499 kit, you receive 20 points. Now, if you advance the ranks, as you all know, we have different ranks in paparazzi. If you became a director during that time period, you earned 40 points. If you became a premier director, you earned 75 points. Now, if you became executive director, you earned 100 points. If you became producer, you earned 120 points. Premier producer, 140 points. Executive producer or above, you earned 150 points. So this is where it gets good. So if your new personally sponsored became a director during the first month, you earned 40 points. If they became a director during the second month, you earned 20 points. And if they became director during the third month, you earned 10 points. Director means they had to have 3 individuals partner under them and be active for that month, okay? Now, if you became Crown Club 5, you earn 30 points. If you became Crown Club 10, you earn 50 points. If you became Crown Club 25, you earn 70 points. And anything Crown Club 50 or above, you earn 100 points. So that means you had to have 5, 10, 25, 50, or 100 business partners active for 3 consecutive months in order to earn that. Now, if your personal sponsor became any of those ranks, then you earned points for them as well. So that was what the qualifications were for that. After I earned 75% of my trip, Paparazzi sent me back a direct deposit for the amount, and the 75% amount, and credited to my account, which was great. They direct deposit right back into my checking account. So The flight was about 450, 400, $500, which isn't bad when you're traveling internationally. Of course, you know you got to have a passport. So flew directly out to Punta Cana International Airport. And if you've never been there, it's unlike any airport. It's like it's outside. You walk outside and then you go inside. They have made some renovations since the last time I've been there. I went there about 2000, I think 15. I think that was the last time I went. They made some renovations since then, and so they brought it up a little bit. It was a little smuggy the first time I went, so it's very uncomfortable, especially if you have to sit there for a few hours. So got transportation to the resort, and we get there, and it's completely amazing. Um, it is a big resort. They had a convention center on site. They had a casino. They had a club area. They had about 5 or 6 different restaurants on site, and then they had all of the, like the little pop-up shops where you can get beverages and food, and what have you. And of course you had unlimited access to the ocean, or the beach as they call it. So it was so great. The food was good. I enjoyed the Asian buffets more like Chinese food. They cooked everything in front of you, so you didn't just go. I mean, you could go in and say you wanted chicken, but I got the chicken, the beef, the sushi, the rice, the mixed vegetables. That was delicious. We had some. It was like a steakhouse restaurant. It was a Mediterranean. I didn't eat at the Mediterranean restaurant. Um, so I tried a lot of different foods that I typically don't eat just because of the exposure and for the culture. One thing that you notice, they don't have straws. So if you're ever going to any type of resort or anywhere international, they're probably not going to have straws. So that was one thing that didn't take into consideration by packing them. So there were no straws. Um, the food, they season their food different. Their fish is a lot fresher because they do get it directly from the water. So that's something that you're not accustomed to. Just be prepared for the food to be a lot fresher. Um, their drinks are served in bottles or plastic bottles. Like of course, they're gonna have their Fantas. They had Fanta oranges, orange Coke. The water is bottled because you can't drink the water on the island. You can't brush your teeth with the water on the island. You can bathe with it, but you can't brush your teeth. Um, and those are things that they tell you if it's your first time going. Let's see. The weather wasn't as bad. It's not as humid. Now, the last time I went, it was in December. So the weather was just a little bit more warmer. The July, I mean, not July weather. Yeah, well, January, December. Last time I went, it was in December. January weather is about 70, 80. It's a dry type of atmosphere. So it's comfortable at night. It does get a little nippy. So I did keep forgetting my jean jacket in the room. So it was a little chilly, but during the daytime, it was absolutely amazing. The water is salt water, so that's of course, that's going to be something different. For me being on the East Coast, we don't have too much salt water here at our beaches. Now the northern beaches have salt water, so it is a different thing. And the water is clear. You can tell where the water is shallow because it's clear and you can see the rocks. The corals will tear your legs up. Luckily, I didn't have to go through that this time, but the first time when I went snorkeling, I really wasn't forewarned about snorkeling and the corals cutting your skin, because they're extremely sharp. So I didn't snorkel this time, but I did get into the water. Really nice. It's cold, but it's very refreshing. We went to an island. The island food was definitely delicious. You're gonna see a lot of papayas, a lot of pineapples, bananas. So those are pretty much going to be your fruits that you're going to see, your tropical fruits. Now the sweetness of the fruits wasn't, some places where I went, it was like right on. Some places I was like, we kind of missed some sweetness somewhere. Um, but when I got a good pineapple, it was like the absolute best because you're thinking tropical, you're going to get the best fruit there. Apple juice without anything in it is darker. It almost looks like Coke. It almost looks like Coke. I didn't try it, but some of the people that I went with tried it and they said it was absolutely good. So next time I definitely will try it. Let's see. The pizza, a lot of the foods aren't really seasoned to, the likings that we have here in America. So that is something to, get your taste palates prepared for, because it's not going to taste the same. But the food is still good. It's just not, they just like, they don't like the dough on the bread. We have probably put garlic and butter in ours. Nope, you're not gonna get any of that. The cheese on the pizza and tomato sauce, you're just gonna get tomato sauce. I don't even think they put basil. I don't remember seeing any colors or textures inside of the tomato sauce. So I think it was just plain Jane tomato sauce and just mozzarella cheese. But it was good. And with it being fresh fish out there, you will have fish. Like there was what was it on the it was a chicken flute, and that was delicious. It was kind of like a tortilla, fried with shredded chicken inside with I think it was like bell peppers. So that was good. Didn't have any sauce, but they love guacamole. I'm not a fan of guacamole, so that's something that I kind of stay away from. But I did have a Angus hamburger with okay, look, this is what they put on. They put the hamburger, they had the bacon, they had the ham, they had the Angus beef, they had pineapple, lettuce, tomato. They put mayonnaise and mustard on the side. Did they have pickle? I think they may have had pickles. But you don't think about all of that on your burgers here in America. So I kind of took off the ham. Um, I took off the lettuce. It was something else I took off. But it was just it was just different. So it definitely wakes you up to what you're accustomed to because it's completely different. But overall, I wouldn't change anything other than bringing straws. I wouldn't change anything other than that. I'm thankful I did not get sick. I know some people do get sick when they go international, so you do have to prepare and bring medication for that, just in case you get upset stomach or something, because you are trying different foods. Foods are cooked completely different, so you do need to prepare yourself for that. But thankfully, I didn't. But I wouldn't change anything for the world other than earning my trip 100% free. That's the only thing that I would change. Everything else, I would keep it just as is. I didn't see any tarantulas or any geckos. Some people did, but you're in their area. That's their territory, and they're more scared of you than you are them because they're not used to seeing you. Oh, guess what? Forgot to tell you, I did get a spa. Typically, when I go on vacation, spas at resorts and things are like outrageous amounts, too expensive, and you just say, you know what, I wish if I had the funds, maybe another time, maybe I save it for the next go round. But I got a spa. I'm sorry, I got a massage by the ocean. When you think about, you get a spa and you're at the salon and you're laying down and they have like the music that sounds like the ocean waves are hitting. That's nothing compared to laying on the ocean and the water is right there, and it's real water. It's not a sound effect, and you're getting a massage by the ocean. That was the best thing ever. That was like one of my highlights. I was just so ecstatic about how that really relaxes you. I thought going to a regular spa was something. You come out, you feeling, your muscles aren't tense anymore, and you just feel so relaxed. My relaxation was on a whole other level by doing that. So I have to add that to my list every time I go. If there is a ocean and I have the opportunity to get a massage by the ocean, count me in, because I'm gonna go get one. It doesn't it makes me not even want to go to Massage Envy or any of these other massage spas now, because it's not going to give me that quality of a massage that I had. You have to try it. I mean, you only live once. It was for a great price. Paparazzi gave us a discount on the spas. So when I looked at the initial price, I was like, not going to be able to do it. But when they told me about the discount, I said, wait, calculated that discount. I said, you know what? I can live once. And that is, it's about what you pay here, but it was an 80-minute one. Woo. And it was early in the morning, so it wasn't humid. It was a just right temperature, like in the morning. Not too cool, not too hot, but just right for comfortability, if that's a word. If it's not, I just made it up. So I really did love that. So I'm excited. I don't know where we're going next year, but I'm going to be there. My goal is to get 100% free trip. So I am so, so excited. I hope that you all, if you're interested in paparazzi and you're watching my journey, please be sure to follow me on Facebook. Katina Kozart, that is my name. Be sure to like and follow my business page, J'adore Jewels by Katina. The link is down there. If you're interested in this wonderful opportunity and you want to travel the world with me and get some stamps on your passport, hit me up down here. You can always message me at J'adore Jewels by Katina at gmail.com for any questions. I'm always able and open to answering any questions. I'm just so excited for the opportunity. I have this tan that you see I had shades on, so everything around is like really light, but everything else is tan. It's like a glow. I enjoyed it. It was the absolute best. I hope you join me next year. Okay? You have a great one.